Hey everybody, welcome back to Obituary. We are on map 12, Biochemical Factory. And we are in a very small box with a switch, so let's hit the switch and see what happens. Alright, we're rising up from the ground, and we get an incinerator right off the bat. Okay, that's kind of cool. I'm guessing these are probably for the other player spawn things. Just go ahead and raise these up just in case there's something. I kind of doubt it, but yeah, there is. Good thing it did that. I like having ammo. So I wonder if this is one of those kind of gimmicky maps just to more or less show off this weapon. Yeah, that's promising. Okay, I do want this. Let's go back to this thing. Isn't a rocket guy up there, is there? Because that would be actually kind of useful. Nope. Yeah, it did a lot of damage to me. Is there health? Yes, there is. Let's run for it. There we go. There's more health. I would like that. You stay up there. Don't shoot me. Because that would be rude. I don't want to deal with this. I was kind of hoping... Oh, baby! I didn't realize that the Mank actually could actually get me. Oh, he's up there. Okay, that explains a lot, actually. There we go. Go away. Yeah, so I kind of want to go up there, but I can't use the lift there, so... Good thing I have this, right? Because this thing kills things quick, thankfully. Plus, I think those guys were in range of the barrels. I don't really freaking know. I do want to take this guy out, though, because I'm just literally one unlucky damage roll from a Mank Fireball away from getting annihilated, so, and I don't like getting annihilated. I like to be the one doing the annihilation. That's great. You go away. You get exploded. And burned. Burninated. I'm basically a lucky anything away from death right now. I think the only thing that I could just survive guaranteed is just like a zombie man shot. That's about it. Alright. I don't trust that key, especially with a corpse being in front of it. Holy shit. Okay. Well, we know where that door leads, at least. Ooh, I like that. That's kind of nice. Anything up there? Okay, no, just the Mank corpse. That's good. Can I lower this? Nope! Okay, I would like you guys to fire into the wall. Just like that, yep. Because I feel fairly safe here. I think that one guy's still alive, right? Okay, now he's definitely not. Alright, is there health in here? I see things that take away health. I don't really want those. Another imp, yep. Another imp that has a very high chance of instantly murdering me. Alright, what does switch do? Probably lowers this thing. It does. Oh, okay. Alright, that just lets me walk past that, I guess. I'm gonna have to pick up that blue key, aren't I? I mean, there's also this room. Yep. That is a really cute sign, though. I don't like this. I don't like this room at all. Okay. Up here we go. That's a little bit of health. Is that it? I mean, I'm okay with it. But, yeah, I could just run across that. And that gives me a little bit more health. I'll have to remember this. Because of shotgun shells. Well, let's be real, I'm not going to remember that. Alright, well, time to drop one of these. Because of that, I heard an arch file. I swear I heard an arch file. Holy crap. Alright, good. That was a lot of hit scanners, man. Whew. Hopefully they mostly deal with each other. I think they did. I mean, I see a lot of bodies. They've certainly hit the floor. Oh! Alright, let's just take these guys out first. Then we'll deal with the other side. Actually, it was not nearly as bad as I was anticipating. So, thank you. I may have spoken too soon. Or maybe not. I don't know. I feel pretty victorious after that. Alright, so I just want to make sure there's nothing there. It's weird that that looks different, but it could just be just visual stuff. Them trying to be fancy. Using a little bit of texture variety, just like this. Alright, well. That's... I heard something open behind me, I think? Oh, damn it. That was a waste. I'm not sure where the doors opened, but... maybe alongside of that. That was the wrong enemy make ambush flagged. Actually, I think I see the point of that. I wanted to make it so that they wouldn't wake up while I was... you little... while I was on the bottom. But, yeah. Just, there's not really an elegant way of... well, okay, there is. I mean, I guess it could have just had something open up. But, whatever. It works out for me, I guess. And that's really the important part. Yeah, just drop down. Why not? Okay, just some imps and shells. More shells. Oh! Was that switch always accessible? I don't know. Heard a switch, or a door open up, rather. Poison sign do anything? Ah. No, 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 no. Fuck you, Pinky. Well, hey, I mean, the one time the block map didn't screw... well, okay, the block map screwed me over by it not triggering, or by the bug not triggering. How many times do you hear me complain about the block map bug not happening? Not many, I wager. But, hey, you know, all's well that ends well. If I shuffled to the side a little more, that probably could have escaped that without too much harm, but... oh well. It's too late. I'm not reloading. So, whatever. And all that for a weapon that I already had. However, I did get more ammo for it, so that's not a bad thing. I don't think that's... yeah, I think that was just mistakenly marked as retriggerable. Oh, you... I'll wait. Oh, that opened this up. Okay. So that actually, those pipes did open up. Neat. Is it? Yep, it's fucking raining again. Oh, gotta love Ohio. Yeah, one of those days where I cut the yard just in time. And then it proceeded to dump about, I don't know, a whole hell of a lot of rain on it again. I somehow managed to not get those shells. I'm pleased, and I'm scared of those teleporting sounds that I keep hearing. Oh, it's just these guys. That's not so bad. I do kind of wish I had Berserk, but... oh well. Yep. Don't think so. Can't get me. I'm not in a tight room with a Pinky in front of me this time. Alright, yellow key acquired. Just kind of wait this out because I do not want to get tagged in the back with a rocket. That it? I think that's it. Okay. I also just noticed the kill count. That's reasonably spicy. Alright, up we go. Oh. Well, I got the solution for this. That is a really satisfying weapon, I gotta say. I mean, now that I actually have the right patch loaded. Initial impressions were bad for the wrong reasons. I don't know what blew up, or everything that blew up, but... Yep. Okay. What's over here? Can I get to that arch file without too much fuss? I don't really know yet. Just kind of go slowly through here because I don't want to get chain gunned either, especially with me having 0 armor. It's probably one of those situations where I should be on the lookout for... That looks like maybe something? No. Okay. Hi, everybody. You know what? Whoa, what? Where the fuck did you come from? How did... Huh? Huh? I'm so confused right now. Oh, come on. You know, I could... I wish these guys would take 2 shots more often. Here I am trying to not get the chainsaw. You know, Arsenic was right. I really do need to appreciate the chainsaw a little more. Actually, no. I really don't have the health for it now. Oopsie. Okay, well... That's a little better. At least these guys kind of got stuck. Yeah, fuck it. Let's just grab it. I don't want that guy coming up behind me. So, pinkies. Thankfully, they kind of... Well, okay, just I'll watch out for ones behind me, because... Hey, you know, they could end up doing an accidental oopsie and pathfinding correctly, which would be just disastrous. I think we can all agree. Okay, barely survived that. And with less ammo than I would have liked. Okay, these all do the same thing. Alright, well, once again, should have taken my chainsaw re-education a little more seriously, but, oh well, what you gonna do? So we have these guys up here, which I think this is gonna be the best approach. We've got the cure for the itch right here. I don't know how that's gonna help them, but it helps me, and that's the important part. Yeah, this is gonna work, actually. It's gonna be great. Kinda seems to me like there's probably a Revenant in there with them. Yeah, thanks for the free shells. Thanks for the free shells, dumbass. Ah! Thankfully, that was a low-ass roll. So thank you, Revenant, for not being a very good Revenant. Okay, this is just gonna mess up my auto-aim. Alright. Everything's fine. I don't know if we can get past that barrel, actually. Alright. Yeah, there is one in there. I like the idea of that fireball just racing the door. No! Yeah, that was scary. Alright. Thanks for the health. That's kind of a weak secret. I mean, there's fewer shells in that secret area than there were in most of the normal areas I've been to. I don't know. Maybe it's more rewarding in lower difficulties or something. Hard to say. But hey, I'm back up to 100% health. It only took forever. Also nice detail there. There's one thing Oh, thank you. There's one thing, I'm sure I mentioned this before. In fact, I know I mentioned this before, but the sprite work in this, and texture work, actually quite nice for the era. Okay, fine, we'll do this. See? That's why I don't use the damn chainsaw. I like how it just proved me right in, like, mere moments. Yeah, that's not working. In fact, it kind of seems like that might be intentional. Although there is a monster blocking line depth there, so that's kind of curious. But, oh well. Kako sniping it is. And we've just done it. Double kill. Always fun. Got a nice little, tech-basey sort of thing. I don't know why they keep the explosive barrels in the, barracks, but... Oh, now this is a good use for the chainsaw. Yes. Gotta watch out for those barrels, though, because... Yeah. Yep, okay. Just a little worried that, I don't know if a lost soul gets spawned inside the barrel, if the barrel will explode. I don't know. Hard to say. I mean, I know if they end up getting into a state where they're considered a projectile, the barrel will explode. But I don't think that happens in Classic Doom. Doom 64, on the other hand. Yeah, paint elementals are fun in that one. I'm thinking that probably... I mean, it definitely opens up at some point, right? I'm sure it does. Ugh. Is this... It's kind of a nice little guard shack, I guess. This one here. Freaking missile dudes. Also just noticed, I didn't get a single item yet. It's kind of upsetting. So, You know, maybe I didn't explore that area in its entirety. But I most definitely did not get a red key. Now, how do I end up in that area up there? Okay, it's over this way. I forgot to SR40. Thank you. Alright, was there anything? Yep, there's stuff I missed over here. Doors. Not the legendary rock group, mind you. Nope! Thankfully I didn't miss him. Yeah, that would have been a very, very quick and messy death right there. Okay, there we go. So I'm guessing that area over there is probably accessed by the other door, if I had to take a wild stab at it. Looked like that was flickering, I don't know. Yep, definitely seems like it. I say, terrible receptionist in this place. It just looks like it should be something, you know? Well, I guess this area is just kind of fluff. Hey, I mean, why not, right? Okay, so there's elevator, or things that look like elevators, that's just trim. Yeah, I don't know. A lot of detail in this map, that's for sure. Okay. Wait, I heard something... Hold on. A lot to unpack here. I heard something open, but I don't know if it was... Yeah, I don't know. I was probably hearing another door reopen or something. I don't really know. Okay. I guess I do need to go here, so... So I can't think of any other place where the red key card would be outside of this area. Probably over here. In fact, I think I see the door. I don't think I went into that one. Oh, I'm pretty sure I did. Right? No, I didn't. Haha. Me smart. No, I did go in here. Okay. Yeah, and this is just the extent of it. Alright, what'd I miss? Glad I didn't miss anything that obvious, admittedly. Well, let's see two things. Oh, okay. Right. This here? Yeah, the area I was too scared to go into. Yeah, pro doomer right here. Oh, yep, okay. Those guys are just... Can they not open that? Oh god, I'm gonna have to... Hold on. Yeah, screw that noise. Alright, one down. I think that's good. Mostly just because they're... What was that? Oh. Good gravy. Dwarf fighting time. So if I'm worried about that imp... So what I'm trying to do is goad them into... Oh man, those imps are making things really scary. What I'm trying to do is just make it so that the rocket dudes fire. Are there any left? Oops. Was dwarf fighting really ever used in... Okay, no, I think I'm safe, actually. It's being a little bit overly paranoid. I know I heard one of them fire, but that was the extent of it. Yeah, probably being just paranoid. Who would have thought? I know I didn't hit that switch. What in the world? What's going on up there? Huh. Well, I guess I found the secret armory. It's kind of cool. I also, one of the things, random things, I appreciate the restraint with not giving the player the super shoddy in this map. Because it kind of seemed like a lot of maps, especially, well, a lot of maps in general, actually. They almost seem like they're afraid to not give the player the SSG. Now, sometimes it's justified. Like, I mean, if you have a map that has just an absolute metric shitload of mid-tiers and stuff, yeah, you probably should give the player the SSG, or some other equivalent. But for something like this, where balls... Yeah, okay. For something like this, where a vast majority of the enemies are fairly squishy, yeah, giving the player the SSG would just make them into a room-clearing machine. Okay, that was a good trap. I like that one. Okay. Well, red key acquired, which means that technically we should be able to go into the exit. Not that we're going to. And the exit is not over here. It's... Wait, no it is. I'm stupid. It's over here. I hear a lot of breathing. That's not the exit. That is not the exit. I'm pretty sure even without DSDA's cheaty auto map, I would have been able to tell that. Yeah, because the lines would have appeared a different color. Oh, this looks so much like that other area. Boy, okay, what am I in for right now? Oh. Oh boy. Yep, that did it. I think that guy might be a little bit anky. Holy sh... I will admit, that is not the outcome I expected. I mean, I fully expected the Mank to take those guys out. Maybe not so much the imp. But, oh well. Them, noble projectiles mean business. See, that's the thing, is they're starting to use those... rocket dudes pretty often now, and it's kind of getting to that point where every time I hear like a former human grunt, I just instantly go into like defensive mode. Yeah, which I'm pretty sure was the intended effect, and gotta say, executed masterfully. So overcompensated slightly on my aim, but that's okay. We made it. We made it there in the end. How did I fall for that again? Oh, go away. Okay. You. Oh my god. It just... Okay. Now what? I mean, I got the punchy thing. So something opened up in here, or... Yeah. You know, I'm starting to think that I maybe shouldn't have... Okay, good. You could just re-trigger that. Oh, maybe that was a 30-second door. It was. Okay. Okay. I get the point of that. It was so that if you just try to run in here, you're screwed. Okay. That makes sense. So we've technically reached the end of the map. We've got a few secrets to uncover. This is only for going back. Stop that. Do have some enemies to kill. Yeah, I mean... Ah! Oh, God. Oh, you son of a... That was the absolute wrong reaction. Hey, I found the super shoddy. It's kind of... Wait. Oh my god, I could have opened that the whole time. Sigh. Well, whatever. I mean... Hey, you know what? I guess that's the alternative. If you're going to give the player the super shotgun in a map like this, put it in a secret. There you go. Job done. How did I checked over here. I didn't think to check over... I'm good at this game. Alright, so we have 2 secrets left. A whole hell of a lot of items. And 3 kills. All of which I'm sure are going to be inconvenient rocket zombies. Alright, so... Is there anything on the map that might point to a secret? Not really? Okay. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and just dsda. Alright, so those are the 2 spots. So we got one that's kind of... It's fine. It's fine. Yep. One that's over here. No respect. No respect. It's behind here somewhere. So there's a few places that it could be. It could be this thing coming down. Or you could go around it and approach from the back. Maybe in here? What? Oh, I think I just reactivated this door. Yeah, I heard door open, got excited, and then nothing really happened, so, oopsie. Hey! I saw what that was. Alright, well, he did a good job taking himself out, so that's fine. Oh, there's one enemy down, and 1 secret down. Now, the next one is somewhere over yonder. I think I might see roughly where it is. Let's see. Nope. I was wrong. Disregard everything I said. Found it. Alright, enemies are dead. Wow. Okay. Found the items. Okay, perfect. There we go. That's 100%. And somehow... Why am I picking that up? I'm not playing continuously. Somehow I think I managed to not die during this. Came close a few dozen times, but, yeah, we managed to not do it. Okay, so I have to go around. So it would have been... I was in that area with the shotgunners, and... Yeah, up here. Okay. Alright, I got it. Made it. Actually, I don't think it'd be possible to get myself stuck there. So what I'm thinking probably happens... How is this set up? I'm kind of thinking that this wall only opens from one side. So it's like if I were to find... Like if I were to hit this, it would just end here with the super shotgun. I think that's it. It's just a way of like letting you get back to the rest of the level. Now what about this one? Oh yeah, that's right. This is just an armory that doesn't go anywhere else. Okay, let's go to the exit. Okay. That was one hell of a tense map. This is again just one of those maps where I just need to remind myself of when this was made, and then I'm just amazed and somewhat envious. But yeah, that was a damn fine map. That was incredible. Alright, let's see what's next. Pandemonium II. Oh. Yeah. Well, ended him quickly at least. Thank you. I do want to take you out, like, a lot. Thankfully, I already have a decent spread of weapons, so... stop shooting me! If I yell it loud enough, do you think they'll listen? Just... Zombie Man starts shooting at me. Don't do that! Right, doors everywhere, doors. Plus voice crack. Yeah, it's always fun. This is not a lift. And yes, I did bounce off the wall. Look, I'm very excited. I'm playing Doom. How could you not be excited? Alright, where's the... Alright. No ammo. I know the dude's alive up there, and I don't really want him to shoot me again. Or at me, or, you know. Hey, I made it. And apparently so did the authors, because there was actually health up there. What about on this side? Is there... I mean, I see it, there's nothing there. But... that's different. Hi, thank you. That was a pretty OP secret, I gotta say. Alright, did I hit this? Oh, it's a temporary thing. Don't like you. Good. Everyone's deceased in this room, except for me. And that's exactly how I like it to be when I'm playing Doom. I'm not wasting my time. Nope. Nope. Also nope. Did the one dude just murk himself? I believe he did. Why am I not using Berserk? Oh, that's probably why. Okay, let's see if this works. Don't do that! Nope, didn't work. Looks like they're gonna have to get wrecked by a shotgun. I like how the one dude was like that area is not... If you're an enemy, it's not easy to shoot down from that. They managed to find just the right angle, though. Oh well. Could have been worse. Oh, this looks cool. That's pretty neat. Alright, there we go. There's a lot of noises. Hey! Hi! Alright, come over here. Fist versus foot. Who's gonna win? Foot, obviously. Alright. Everything's good. Nice lighting in this corridor. Damn! Once again, it's like... You have to remind yourself of when this was made, because it just... I don't know, I almost guarantee... Outside of, like, weird things like this that abuse the hell out of Doom's limited vertical view. I'm pretty sure if you asked someone when they thought this was made, they'd probably guess wrong. I mean, hell, I know when this was made, and I still have to keep reminding myself. It's great. Oh, fuck. Missed at point blank range. How embarrassing. Oh. That felt good. I don't know if I trust that. But I think I'm gonna have to go for it. There's a rocket launcher in there. I don't really have a whole lot of health, though. That's the problem. Can't imagine why. Totally has nothing to do with just, like, taking a point-blank shotgun round to the face because I missed somebody right in front of me. I'll just blame the block map. I mean, technically I could blame whatever I want. It doesn't make it right. So, yeah. Or I could just say I was just doing RNG manipulation. Actually, it's funny, because if anyone saw my speed run from 3 as a crowd, I actually was doing RNG manipulation at the beginning. It's kind of funny. I should probably do, because that's like one of the most unintuitive speed runs I think I've seen. Okay, it's not, that's a lie. It's not even close, but, oh, I heard something open. But I think it's just interesting enough where maybe I should put something together to explain it a little more for people less familiar with Doom's mechanics. But, yeah, at the beginning I actually did have to... Oh. Balls. Oh, that's a oh, that's stupid. Anyway. Yeah, at the beginning I actually did have to use some RNG manipulation because I... Oh, that's just great. You know, you couldn't have picked a different type of lift. This... Oh, that is such a stupid way of losing health. Anyway. Alright, we made it, somehow. Yeah, I fire way more pistol shots than I actually need to, and that's just specifically because I found that if I only shoot the one to wake up the enemies... see what it's called, Pandemonium, I think. But if I only did the one, I, on average, took way more damage. Like, way more high damage rolls from the chain gunners. So, just one of those little, like, weird micro-optimization things that actually worked. And it was pretty consistent, too. But then again, that's the beginning of the run, where RNG manipulation's more likely to actually be impactful and repeatable. I don't know why I thought I needed that health. I was really surprised when I didn't pick it up. Probably because I'm so used to needing it at this point. Also, again, cool-ass room. With some, just nice overall design. Yeah, good stuff. Nope. Maybe I should have just BFG'd him. Or Sonic'd him, as the weapon says. Oh, this looks sus. AF. Alright, maybe I should just... Can I actually... No, it's a little bit too far away. Well, that's disappointing. Alright, well, whatever. I have the Berserk, so I can do this later on. Oh, right. Because I guarantee you I'm going to forget that you exist, and you're going to hit me in the back or something. And that would make me upset. Alright, well, I think I'm just going to have to go ahead and just bite the bullet and go in here and... hope for the worst. Yep. How'd you get me? Oh, that was the block map right there. That totally was. Holy crap. Alright, whatever. Let's just do this. Yeah, literally couldn't do anything. That was a high damage roll. Fuck, that's annoying. Alright, whatever. We're just, Oh, that works too. Actually, that's not good. Okay. Good enough. Now we can Berserk. Because that's just the thing, like, the... One problem, I'd say, is that the authors are just allergic to giving the player armor. Which is a bit of a problem with the way Doom's damage works. I just hate when I'm in situations like that where there's literally nothing I can do. I guess I could have pre-fired the BFG. Or the Sonic, whatever you want to call that thing. That would have been the only way, but I would have had to know something was on the other side. Oh jeez, I keep trying to switch the incinerator. But I don't have that weapon. This is one of those cases where I really... Dude, just... Ugh. Oh, come on! Alright, is that health? That is health, okay. Oh, that's probably for this. Alright, cool. Right, that's a lot of dudes. You know, I think I'm just gonna do that for the interest of time, plus the fact that these guys are up there. Thank you, Mr. Rocket Dude. Appreciate it. Took you long enough, but hey, you know what? You got there in the end, and that's the important part. I'm really glad I found that BFG. I'm pretty sure this would have been horrifically painful if I didn't. Right. Yeah, that room was... Dude, really? Dude, can't even tell where he wants to go. Okay, you're just being annoying now. Oh! That's where that leads. Nope. I mean, that works. Holy crap, that is just a lot of guys. I mean... Yeah, if I didn't find the sonic generator, this would just be annoying. Okay. Well, it's good to know that there were as many pinkies down here as I thought there were. Because, yeah, it sounded kind of busy. And this area looks a lot less, I guess, decent down here. It's a little flat, but... Yeah, I don't know. With an area as detailed as the ones above it, it probably would have been like it probably would have been at a serious risk of, like, visplane overflows. I wish I knew how he survived that. Holy shit, man. And I didn't save, of course. Well, last time I tried to have fun in my shooting game. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll just use this. I haven't been using it enough. Again, that lack of armor. Get one unlucky shot on you, and that's it, basically. Alright. Should have had Berserk. Okay, good. Actually, what am I talking about? Of course I'm getting armor. Look at all this, these 1% pickups I'm getting. And it might be one of those things where the armor's hidden in a secret. I gotta say, though, I would not have had... This would not have been a very fun time... Oh, Christ. Forgot about that. Yeah, it worked out. But yeah, this definitely would not have been a very fun time without the number 7 slot. In fact... There we go. Much better. I ended up using up way too many shotgun shells last time. Where's the chain gunner? Not here. Okay. Wow. Really? That is such bullshit. One hit. Just one hit. Basically took away all my health. God. Okay. I think there's health up here. Maybe? I do want to save some ammo, though, because, like... I have a hard time justifying using stuff against these guys. They're pretty easy to deal with. Oh, piss right off. Okay. Thank you. I think. Oh, that is really annoying. Okay. At least there's stim packs around here so I can heal up before I go over there. And then remember to actually have a weapon in my hand because... I mean, seriously though, shotgunners have what, like 30 health? Which means that the only way that I could have not killed him in one shot... Yeah, even if they have 40... It had to have been a minimum damage roll. Like, that's the only way that that would have not killed him. Which is... that actually makes it worse. Sigh. Alright, well, whatever. I took care... I was the rocket guy for the other side, I guess. What? Thought I backed up far enough. Yeah, whatever. I think I'm just rushing things at this point. Because I'm not the type of person that usually likes redoing stuff over and over again. Unless I have a good reason for it. Do those stay open? Nope. Okay. And I don't think they open... Wait, is this a different thing? I think it might be. Well, either way, that seems to be the place I need to go. So, let's do this. Oh no, this is... Hold up. Oh, they do open. I could have just did that the whole time. Well, I'll know for next time, right? There's not really a whole lot of enemies left. Which is why I find myself feeling very concerned right now. Because it feels like there's a lot of level left, if that makes sense. Hello there. Good to see you, buddy. Well, have plenty of ammo. I don't think I trust myself to two-shot this guy, though. Not playing at my best right now. Oh, it's almost midnight. That's probably why. I've actually been on a somewhat normal sleep schedule lately. It's weird. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Alright, cool. That is so... I can't tell you how strange it is to just have a BFG that fires an invisible ball. Because, I mean, that's kind of what I'm assuming they did. They just made it so that the ball is invisible. Because it does damage twice. Alright, yeah. The door's down here. Nope. Over in this corner. Alright, let's just... I'm very trusting, okay? Oh, heard a Baron. Alright. Sure. That's a lot of dudes. Okay, that should be fine. Still 11 enemies left. I do hear imps. Dude, really? Exit. I don't know if I trust you. Mapper from the past. And I really have to remember not to underestimate imps in this, because they are, oh, finally. Okay, well, I don't need to go there. But yeah, I need to remember not to underestimate imps, because they're not really imps. Huh. Okay, I was expecting more than that, I guess. Special for a map named Pandemonium II. Alright, so I guess the enemies are just in secrets then. Which I'm half expecting, actually I'm pretty much fully expecting, the secrets to contain armor. Just a hunch. So these things look like they should, excuse me, probably come down. Or maybe this one does. Yeah, whatever. Fine. Just silly. Anywho, wait. That... I wonder if that was just like a... Oh, that's weird. It seems like it really should be something. Because it's the same thing as this. Yeah, where I found the Sonic. Huh. Well, anything up here, I wonder? And those are all flickering. Yep. Oh yeah, this. Okay, and that was the thing. Yeah, that was like the little tunnel that I had all that housed all the pinkies. All right. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have jumped down here because this is that area that has there's no real good way out of it. Okay. Don't see any off the wall walls here. Oh yeah, and this just brings you up here. And you can't go back in the teleporter. So, elastic collision, I love it. That was just a ambush area. Again, look at that. So this area opened up. This is where these two came from, the Imp and the Revenant. But like the detail for this light here, like the light casting, even extends into this little secret area. It's just, God, amazing attention to detail. Holy shit. And all done in a level editor where kind of subdividing a lot of sectors was just sort of inconvenient. So yeah, major kudos to the Innocent crew. Like this is just beautiful. In fact, I think most of the areas where this kind of reveals itself as being very 90s in origin is stuff like this, honestly, because this is not good by any metric, I don't think. Oh, fuck, right off. Let's trying to hang over the edge to avoid damage, and it just... I played myself. But yeah, stuff like that is just straight up bad design, but... I mean, shit, generally speaking, like, this is just... It's quite good. Alright, so these ones are actually... Yeah, alright. Kind of thinking I might IDDST here fairly soon. Because there's a lot of places where they could be, but... I'm not currently attentive enough to notice a lot of them. Although thankfully, like I said before, I was attentive enough to notice... Oh, sorry, I just noticed that trim along the top edge of it. But yeah, thankfully I was just on point enough to find the BFG replacement. Which just seems to be a BFG, more or less. Let's do a quick scan. I guess one possibility is maybe there's something behind you here? Which that one would be in this section down here. Nope. Oh, wait. Let's check the rest of these walls. Because they do generally mark the wall somehow or another. Alright, good. That's one 90s trope they generally don't seem to engage in. Alright, well, IDDST. Okay, those are the three. Let's sniff them out. And then 9 times out of 10, it just ends up being just a miscolored wall or something that I just didn't miss or didn't notice. Most likely behind like one of these. Is this like... Wait. What if I just ride this up? Oh! There we go. I had to actually press on... Hold on, let me go back up here real quick. I'm kind of curious to see if the wall is different at all. Yeah, it was like... right there. Okay, so, oh. Go away. I said go away. Alright, well, so much for them being consistently marked. And that rocket is impossible to pick. Oh, no, it's not. I lied. It's just awkward. You can convince your hitbox to hit it. I don't know about that cell pack there. That one might be a little bit less possible. Why'd you even make that damaging floor? Like, seriously. And that's not openable any other way. Yep. You just have to... Probably do, yeah, just that. Oh, that is weird. Alright, well, whatever. It has been solved. So this apparently is actually something. Wait, what? Oh, I know what happened. I know exactly what happened. So, I think where I was standing, I think I was actually activating the blue door. Yeah, because, like, you can hear it. I'm hitting the use button. But if I stand over here, yeah, it's a little quirk of doom. You can't activate line defs through line defs, and with my player, see the center point of my player is like right on this blue door's line def. So yeah, I would have been actually pressing on the blue door right here. Yep. Can't do it, but you can move to the side. Alright. So there was a secret. It's just, you have to be standing in the right spot due to engine limitations. Alright. Simple enough. So let's go down here and go into the exits. Does this one actually? No, it doesn't. Okay. Another pretty neat map. Oh. Oh well. Mostly okay. Some kind of dickish traps, but yeah, you know, it is what it is. Some of them, if you're just a little more prepared for them, you won't have a problem with them. Still, hold on, did I exit? No, I didn't exit with any armor. This one thing, though, is like this map, I think, had enough enemies that deal a fairly high swing of damage that armor probably would have been a good addition. Maybe like a few less... Maybe a few less health kits and maybe a green armor. I think that would have made this perfect. And that one area where you end up getting forced to go through damaging floor, please just... Well, okay. I'm saying this as if it's possible to suddenly go back in time and change things, but it would have really been nice if there was a teleporter to bypass that. But no, outside of that, yet another map that felt weirdly modern. Like, this felt like... A lot of these just feel like they should be in Alien Vendetta and not in some 90s WAD. What is this? Like, this predates... I mean, this predates Plutonia. I mean, I just can't emphasize that enough. But, yeah. Definitely nothing as redonkulous as Map 10, so there's that at least. Although, then again, if I didn't find that early BFG, you know, for the 100th time, that probably would have changed my opinion on this map pretty considerably, but hey, you know what? Still, I don't know if I've said this before, but really, if you're going to be doing a pistol start, I don't really mind that you have to find weapons and secrets, especially if it's something that's meant to be played continuously. I don't think it's ideal, but, you know, it's understandable. But, yeah, I don't know. Anywho, I'm gonna go ahead and get to bed, because, yeah, I'm gonna get tired. I'll have a nap and Zenfire Z missiles. But anywho, I hope you all have a good one. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy.